Morning. It could be an interesting get out. Yeah, most people are leaving. I've already had 2 full-blown arguments and horns and engines revving this morning. People yelling and shouting. The guy that pulled in next to me was asked just to reverse back. It was all good until this guy pulled in and he's pulled his curtain shut, so I don't think he's going anywhere. So getting out could be interesting. But yes, it is quite tight in the parking here. And it has caused some arguments and disagreements. In other news, I do have my info. The Ford stand, hall 13, which means we need Westgate 1. I shall finish off my checks, get ourselves sorted, and see if anyone has moved from the current situation. And then we'll work our way out of here in a moment. It also doesn't help that the guy's pulled right over onto me. There should be quite a large gap, as you can see from the back of the trailers. But once you get to the front, there ain't much room. Well, by some miracle, the gap next to me has remained. Yeah, so I can reverse back and take the extra room now. Hooray! Yes, even then I only cleared him by a couple of feet with all that extra room. It would have been a bit of a struggle otherwise. No one coming. We're muddling our way through. Keep following signs for the Messe. Very fancy looking truck in front. I reckon is also going to the Messe, so following them might be an idea as well. So that's the Messe, just front and left. So at the very bottom right corner of the Messe. So run along the south, turn right, and then West 1 is just around that corner. That's the hall I want there. That's hall 13, yep, it's got a 13 on the side of it. Einfahrt West 1, yes, that's what I want. Let's turn right here. And the entrance should be just over there somewhere. I assume it's this queue here that I'm joining. Okay. No traffic lights there. There's hall 13, I just need to know which bit of hall 13 and get in through the entrance. Right, through the gate. They just waved everyone through, didn't speak to no one, so no idea what I'm doing once I'm around here. Can I park somewhere where I'm not in the way, like off to the right here? And try and find out exactly where I'm supposed to be. So yeah, this is my hall. The road goes all the way around it, I just don't know which door I need. Maybe give my guy a call and see if he's on site yet, but I don't think he's going to be for another half hour yet. My guy's about 10 minutes away, he's just left the hotel, they're all walking over now. So they'll have to do booking, check-in, whatever they got to do. And then they're either going to give me a phone call or he's going to come and find me. And then we can work our way around to whatever door it is we need to get to. So I need to drive around to the far end of the hall and then back into the road between halls 12 and 13, so it's going to be a blind side for me, unfortunately. That is very tight with the lift axle. Literally just got round. There. Well, that's no good. I just need to be up there, but there's a barrier. And these two in the way. Hey. Alright, that barrier is not open because these houses won a lawsuit or something saying we were here first, no noisy trucks around. So I'm going to have to turn around, try and fit through that tight little gap again, and then go all the way around the building. The guy said he was going to watch me, but he doesn't seem to be doing a very good job of watching, if at all. Well, that's me turned round at least. Now I've just got to make this corner and we can get out and where we should be. If I go very slowly, I won't set off the sensor on the axle, so it'll stay on the floor. And my pivot point will be a bit further forward than it otherwise would be, so the trailer should come round a bit nicer. Otherwise I'd be driving faster than this. Can't turn in there. Okay. So I've got to go all the way around then, have I? So that's the road I want over there. Now we're on the right bit of the road. Into the no noise area. What's my drive time? 15 minutes already. Oh dear. Turn the engine off quick before the residents complain and get unloading, I suppose. Ay, 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 dear me, that has taken a lot longer than I would have liked it to. That has cost me a lot of time this morning. I think I'm going to be running out of working time before I run out of driving time. So Roy is going to be a difficult challenge to get to. And they've locked the door behind me. So I now have to turn left out of it and then get all the way around the block, I think. Well, I have to turn right, guy. That's annoying. That's a longer way back to the main road. it's all against me. I'm never going to get to Paris today, I don't think. Right, let's go. Get up to speed. Oh, what's that? What's that just for the corner? Is it 50? Not roadworks? Yeah. This is going to be another problem trying to get back through all the roadworks that we got caught up in yesterday. And yes, roadworks already. Of course, why would there not be? Dortmund. Ooh, that's a traffic jam and a half that way. Lucky I'm not heading that direction. And lucky it weren't like that this morning. That is not moving at all. Right, A2. Sit on here for many hours until we get to the A1. Turn off Cologne, we want to head towards. And then A4 towards somewhere in Belgium. How far I will get down the road before I have to stop, I've no idea. But we'll see. What a lovely, nice new bridge. Is there going to be one the other half, or is this all of it? Or is that an old one being taken away, maybe? Might be getting knocked down slowly. We are just to the north of Cologne. Not much time left, so I'm not going to make the border. If I'm lucky, I can make it round Cologne. I might not have much of a choice because all the parking rest areas seem to have disappeared now that I'm down here. It was going to be close, but now I've hit traffic, so I'm going over. End of. No question. Infringement looming. So do here then. Not that we have a choice, I kind of have to pull off now. It's pretty busy. As always. Show me a German services that isn't rammed full constantly. There's a truck that might have just pulled out, so that's a space freed up in theory. I think I've stopped here before, haven't I? This looks familiar. It was rammed then as well. It is a double parking space. I'll take this one then. So what's that? Yeah, about 4 minutes over. Probably 5 by the time I've got this little bit of manoeuvre done. I don't know about in Germany or Belgium or France, but in the UK, anything less than 15 minutes over isn't prosecuted. So I shall chill here at quite a late lunch and then carry on. What I tend to do, as someone else the other day said I actually do, is you go over your break the same amount of minutes that you went over, just to sort of like pay it back, as it were. I only need half an hour, so I've done 35 minutes to pay it back, as it were. Now, just to try and increase your chances of getting a lighter touch if you do get pulled for inspection, you've made an effort to mitigate the circumstances as much as possible. Here we go. Eindhoven, Netherlands straight on. Liège, because that's where we're actually going, past the airport. This way, Belgium. Don't want to go towards the Netherlands because I have not purchased another vignette. Just about to go past La Louvria in a couple of minutes or so. We're not quite on the right road, we need to be the next motorway over that we're about to join up with any moment. It's somewhere over there, about a mile or so away, is the Dow Jones warehouse or plant handling facility, whatever it is, don't really know. And over there, that's where I delivered my first ever European job for S&K. Yeah, excuse me. Yes, that was my first ever European job. Denkinger Event Trucking. German company, is it? Yeah, denkingerlogistic.de. It seems to be the way with event companies. They're either German or they're UK. Well, because of Brexit, some of them are now Irish, Danish and Romanian. There's a truck immediately. Oh, there's millions of trucks. Yeah, it's full. It's going to be full. No, there are spaces. Okay, I'll take it. Free parking versus... I don't know why they're all parking in the car section, and there's loads of spaces. Look at them all. Too many spaces for this time of night. I think this is the first one I've pulled in and there's actually spaces. Everywhere's been rammed so far. Another nice day, 454 miles. Right, I should be able to make this collection for 10 AM tomorrow. I should be close enough. I'm going to wind everything up, shut everything down. My doors are unlocked, but I'm empty, but I'm not facing towards Calais, so hopefully immigrants won't be in the back tomorrow when I get up. Just over a quarter of a tank, so it doesn't matter if anyone nicks the diesel because I haven't got a huge amount. I'm going to go have some dinner and then go to bed. So I will see you tomorrow. Morning. This parking, unlike the German one, is actually emptying out this morning. But we found this place. That's an industrial estate on the edge of either a very small town or a very large village. In the middle of nowhere, just a little bit north of Paris. Right on the edge of town is a massive industrial estate, specifically a Hanover Logistics. I was speaking to one of the other guys yesterday. He's already down there because, unlike the UK, in Europe we provide parking for truck drivers on industrial estates and things, because they're all kind and lovely in Europe, unlike the UK, which just seems to hate truck drivers. Not quite to the extent that Switzerland does, but we're getting there, we're trying. Oh, nobody here. I was looking forward to taking some people to Paris. Oh, how annoying. Cruise on down the A1. When we see the big old péage, turn off N330. That looked quite scenic, driving through fields and whatnot. On Google, and then up the N2. See if we can find our other guy. He's going to be an incognito guy, so looking for a white truck, but it's an XG this time, not an XF. Here's the big old péage. So this will be our junction. Doesn't say the road number, annoyingly. There's going to be there's my marker appearing. Turn off. We've got our own little toll booth section on the side here. Paris 324. Don't want that. N330 this way. Oh no! A 72-ton weight limit in 1.5 kilometres. What am I going to do? We get a bit of rural France to drive across until we get to the N2, and then it's dual carriageway, short distance back up to the industrial estate. Like you come down, go across, and then back up again. Very scenic at the moment, driving through the woods. Looks like there's some sort of theme park off to the right. No idea what. Yes. Lovely quaint little road in the middle of nowhere. Big old pond or lake, whatever it is. Very nice. Okay. I suppose if you're running out of hours, that's one way to park. In the middle of a roundabout. And on the side there as well. I need to go shopping. I need somewhere to park. Ah, that'll do. On the roundabout. good as anywhere. Yes, I did see on Google there's a very large car park. It seems that it's a new car handling area. Going off for the amount of trucks that are now pulling out brand new cars. There's one of our guys, two of them. It's the old left-hand drive. There's the incognito one. So it's 3 out of 4 of us here. Where's the last one? There. As you can see, in Europe, they provide parking for truck drivers because they're kind and lovely like that, unlike UK, where it'd be double yellows everywhere. No one allowed to park here. Get lost. We don't want you. Right, here we all go, one by one. One, two, three, and me number 4. Let's see if they'll let us in. I think we've checked in properly. And yes, what it turns out is it's not brand new stuff, it's not reconditioned stuff. It is apparently all the gear from the Paris Olympics. So what they've done, instead of having a million trucks driving to Paris, making even more chaos than there already is, because Paris is never brilliant, even on a good day, they've ripped all the gear out and brought it out to a holding site, in particular this one. Crack the doors open, reverse onto a bay, I think. Since I'm at the back of the queue, it might be worth opening my doors now. He's going to do what I'm thinking. It looks like he might be. Yes, being in Europe, this place, as you can see, it's set up for left hookers. So for me, this is a blind side reverse. So to make it not a blind side reverse, it makes sense to whip it around and come back at it on the good side, just like what he's done. Much better. Now I can see what I'm doing. Excellent. That is us done. So I'll bring that with me just in case for now. So there's me on the bay, just chilling at the minute. And then they've got this whole warehouse to themselves. Well, there's not much in here, but just all the Olympics gear. Cranley Freight Services is gone now. Should move over, because it's only the middle two being loaded at the minute. Me and the other guy are still waiting. Them two are done. Pretty much rammed full. And they've just started working on me now. We are good to go. Looks like I'm second in line now. And there is the distinctive hiss. a lift axle coming up, so I don't need to worry about me toll box. Get ourselves comfortable. There goes number 3. Number 4's on his way out. Excellent. Yes, this is all very interesting. We started off as a solo job, and now we've become a convoy. Convoy of 4. I can see the motorway from here. There's the old péage booth over there. We got one more roundabout, was it? Just in front of the motorway, I think. And then away we go. Have we gone 2 and 2? It looks like we've gone 2 and 2, yes. Somebody is very confident in the reliability of their old classic car, because that is a GB, a UK number plate. Must be quite cold though, being open top. 13.5 degrees outside at the minute.
Go to the left, is that alright? I'll wait for you on the side, just that I don't want to go on the seats.
It's completely empty. So yes, as he said on the radio, he's a left hooker, so he's going to pull in that lane. And the rest of us are going to pop in this one. I'm going to grab my passport. It's completely empty. Empty on a Friday. I'm just through passport control. I'm coming around now. Hook it round. Park up next to this one. Go and do customs, all 8 million carnes. It's the double cabbed one again. Cool. Unless they've got more than one now. As far as I'm aware, it was just the one. Bonjour. Merci. Filling up down here. Where does he want me to go? To the left, okay. Up against the wall, okay. The other guy they're sending up to the other wall. Excellent. Right by the door as well, yellow stairs today. Fold me mirror in. One of the perks of being up against the wall is you're the first one out. Lovely. So that does pretty much mean I'm going to be the first one to notice. I think the general consensus is we're going to stay there tonight. Carry on for the last little bit tomorrow, because it is Friday evening rush hour, and if you can avoid being on the M25 on a Friday afternoon, do that at all costs, because yes, the M25 is never good of an evening rush hour, particularly bad on Friday. One's caught up already. Which one's that? The left hooker, that one. Space here we can fit in. I think it might be a couple of spaces maybe. Hey, we got parked eventually, and he's going to park over there. Ticket, I need that. You can turn off. Phone I need to take to present present my GMR. Otherwise, I think that's it. We're probably going to call it a day here. See how everyone feels. There are more facilities here than there are at Crawley. Lovely, ready to rock and roll. Morning! Bright and early. Earlier than it needs to be, but it beats the traffic even though it's a Saturday. There always seems to be rush hours now, even on weekends. Especially on the M25, so get up, get going, and beat it there. So he's about to go. So am I. Looks like they've been doing some grading work in here. All the potholes and everything's disappeared, and it's looking very flat and level in here. I think one of us asked yesterday, is this parking ever going to come back into use? And apparently not. It's permanently gone to the border crossing for the buses until when or if Brexit ever gets reversed, then they may get it back. Around the front, around the back. Supposedly most of the gear we've got is for around the back, so it might be worth swinging by there first and see what they say when they eventually turn up, that is. So where's he going to go? Around the back or around the front? He is going around the back. Okay, I think I'll follow him then. Take that left there. Ah yes, there he is. So now there is a queue of 3. Excellent. Park it here then, have breakfast and wait for them to open the gate, I reckon. About all that can be done. Many hours later, we are good to go. My turn. Hooray. Watch out for this skip. That's in the way a little bit. Too bad though, if you turn in nice and quickly though. Steady on, we're in danger of getting it in one today. Oh, in one, look at that. Lights are on. Gloves, let's start de-strapping everything. Paperwork to get signed later. Oh, that sun's warm now. It's nearly midday. It's a fair chunk of the day gone on just sitting around mostly. All good, all sorted, let's roll. Turn left, back onto the M23, and the video ends as it began, except I now turn left like the Merc did instead of right. So that was Hanover and Paris, which was actually quite interesting. Lots of driving, very nice. Multiple destinations, very nice. Yeah, it's not very often we get to do multiple destinations out on the continent, but it's always good when you do. Something different rather than just running out and back. What have I done before? Air freight I was doing once. Liège up to Amsterdam I had to run once. Have I done any others? I don't know, apart from S&K. Yes, multiple destinations, and I got to avoid actually driving into Paris, which is always nice. If what I've been told is correct, I've got another couple of trips coming up. couple of new destinations. I think I might have said that once already, not sure. But other than that, not much for me to do today. Head back to the depot, top up with diesel, because I'm just under a quarter of a tank now. And yeah, wash the truck, go home. A couple of days off. But until then, I'll see you then.